It's your host, Bogeys Birdies Beyond. Hope you guys can hear me. I did not come totally prepared today. I will keep it a buck with you guys. So I am here at Dorothy right now. Um, Guys, I hope you guys are not snitches. I hope you guys don't tell on me, but I am here sneaking on, playing a few holes. Um, I'm not gonna divulge how I'm able to sneak on because I'm pretty sure the information would like to be kind of um, you know confidential. But somehow, yes, I am able to sneak on to Dormitory, play, play a couple holes, but it looks like it is packed up to the brim. I gotta find a safe spot to kind of play a few holes without or disrupting the pace of play, and hopefully no one will snitch on me. I have a plan. I think I'm gonna go start on 10. It doesn't look like this is. I don't think there's gonna be any really coming on. So I'm gonna try going to 10 and see if that will work. Hopefully, it is a Friday. Hopefully, some chill people here. So I walk over, check this out. Street, street. Looks like someone's about to hit someone. Let this group hit. Here we go. Here we go. Display purpose. Guys, just this was impromptu live. It was less than since I had so obviously I have my phone with me. Got my headphones. So hopefully you guys have a source to hear me. So I'm just like, let me just at least go live. Oh, goodness gracious. So at least that was a struggle. So at least I'm, continuing the grind of content creation, especially on the YouTube side. I'm gonna keep trying to be more consistent on social media, especially with Instagram, since I'm building a pretty good community with Instagram and obviously TikTok. I'm trying to be more consistent, but to be honest with you, my primary focus is YouTube. So I want to make sure I continue on that trend. I'm going to post either a three-hole series I wrote to scratch, or anything miscellaneous. I'm just vibing out. You know, to be honest, with you, sometimes it can be difficult to try to film content because I'm trying to play as much as I can. If I go play full rounds by myself and I get paired with someone, they don't necessarily want to be filmed or want me to film because slow down pace of play. So I only get to really film by myself, or if I'm playing with someone I know. So sometimes that could be rare. Sorry about the lawnmower in the background. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Press one in the chat if you can hear me. But like I said, it could be very difficult to have the opportunity or the stars and film with no issues, no problem. But that's not an excuse. You know, I could be probably be more personal. Be like, hey man, and I got a YouTube channel that's growing. I film, I'll do my best to keep it today. And that's I'm pretty sure I could, charm my way into like, hey, content creators support, they support, they'll let me film with no issues. And to be honest with you, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to feel that, so this could be conducive to successful content creating. So I'm going to try to be more personable, be more extrovert. I think that can help build and bud more relationships with fellow golfers. I might run into someone who is also into content creation and we collab and create something viral. So yeah, I think in order for me to become or get to the next level of my content creation career, I gotta be more of an extrovert. So I was able to find a soft spot into the course where I don't see anyone behind me. Um, that's all I really care about is just making sure that no one's behind me. I can, film freely without any problems. Anyone thinking I'm slowing down, you know, people in front of me can move as fast as they want, even though I would rather than not play slow so I can play at a good pace. Next week, heavy juices. All right, so we're at Thorn Tree. About to set up right here. I'm at hole 10, par 5. I'm playing from the blue tees, not the championship tees. This is a very can be a, this is a very difficult course. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was a course that was on the PGA Tour at some point. Um, if for those you who know or not, let me know, 'cause I could be wrong. But here we go. You're with your host, Bogeys Birdies Beyond, and we're gonna try to get as many holes as we can in about less than an hour because the sun is is setting. I'm pretty sure I don't know if you guys can hear me walking away from the camera. So I'm gonna try to. Oh, hold on. So guys, I'm not sure how much you guys can hear me. Being so far away from the camera, I only have my headphones. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can to the camera while I'm close to the camera. If I'm away from the camera, I won't say as much. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But we're at Thorn Tree. I'm at hole 10. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Hold on. Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So yeah, the hole 10, par 5. Guys, this is a very difficult course. I think this was on the PGA Tour at some point. Look it up for me if I'm not mistaken. Thorn Tree. It was a country club at one point. So this is a very difficult course. I love coming here for a challenge. So we're gonna play a few holes to try to see if we can beat the sun, and let's see how low we can get. All right, let me just go check the alignment real quick. Looks pretty good, and we're off. Here we go. Oh, guys, I don't want to make any excuses if I have not warmed up. I'm feeling kind of stiff. I'm gonna ha have to take a few holes to kind of work my body into to full swing to get myself loosened up. Not a great swing, but I'm in the fairway. I have a long way to go. It is a par five, nonetheless. So I'm not in a bad spot. Here we go. So I imagine I'm probably gonna get probably 6 holes in before I have to call it quits and head home. So for those who watch this, we're 10 minutes or 11 minutes in. Let me know how low I will get through 6 holes. I was live Wednesday at Perry Lakes, and I thought I was gonna get 3 over through 9 holes. I can't remember what I got, but it was a lot more than it was a lot more than 3 over. Um, so I got to make sure that I'm mentally right. I think I have a good swing. I think the swing that I have is something I can refine and work on, and I believe I can get clubs fitted for the swing that I have. So right now, I'm just working on that swing. I'm not going to change it for anything. I'm going to have bad rounds. I'm going to have good rounds. So there's no reason for me to go ahead and change it. I just got to work on it. So I think the next thing I need to work on is the mental side of golf. I need to make sure that I'm work on my mental fatigue because I get fatigued really fast mentally on the golf course. I start off really well. You know, I'll probably be even through like 4 or 5 holes, feeling really good, and then I'll probably have my blow up hole. And sometimes things will add up because it's just a mental error, not because of a bad swing. And then I'll start getting on myself, I get hard on myself. I'm not, I'm not reaching the goals that I want, and then that's when the fatigue starts. And then obviously, swinging the club for 70 plus times, depending on where I am on the course. Then my body starts to get tired, and then my mind starts to get tired. And then by the time I get to like hole 15 or 16, I'm like, okay, I just want to get this over with. And then that's where, mistakes happen, probably even before that. So I got to work on my fatigue, my endurance, me- especially mentally with golf, because for me, golf is 95% mental, at least 95% mental. So I think that's the next step in my maturation as a golfer is to work on my mental side of golf. So even though I didn't hit the greatest shot, I'm still in the fairway. I have a long way to go. There's no need for me to try to go for the flag or anything like that. Just put myself in a position where I can approach the green at a decent angle, at yardage. So I'm gonna try to cut a 4 iron. I think I can get it high enough above this tree. I think that'll put me in a great spot to approach this green and get myself an opportunity to score. So cut 4 iron. Hopefully I'll go about 220, 25, hopefully 230 into this flag. I'm not sure how far I have to the flag. I don't really care, but here we go. It's not cutting. Don't go in the bunker. Ah, not a great swing. Contact mediocre at best. Um, to be honest with you guys, I don't know how well they took care of the bunkers, and if it's not taken care of well, I'm not gonna play in it. Doesn't make sense to. Not a great swing, but we're advancing down, and I think the yardage will be okay. I feel confident. I feel super confident with approach shots 160 in. It's like with 165 in, I feel confident. Anything more than that, I gotta work on more, honestly. Um, I mean, if that's kind of what I shoot to approach. that kind of yardage, especially if I'm like, trying to lay up on a par five or, club selection on par fours where there could be driver puts things in danger. But obviously, the goal is to get as close as I possibly can. So, unfortunately, double crossed, and yep, that's the end of the bunker. Um, Honestly, it's not a good bunker to be in because I think I'm real close to the lip. And to be honest with you, I will not be able to go for it from there. I'll probably be punching out horizontally just to keep it in play because that lip is it's pretty high. And honestly, I don't think I have the swing speed in order to get it above the lip and towards, approaching to the hole. But we're gonna see first before we make a final decision. Now, I don't see a rake, and I think it's a local rule if there's no rake into a bunker, you don't have to play it. So you know what? You guys might not like this, but I'm gonna pull this ball out, and I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna put it any closer to the hole. You know what? Nah, it's too much gravel. I don't like this bunker. They're not really taking care of it. We're gonna pull out. We're gonna put it around this area right here. No problem, man. That means it only gets better from here then. No problem, man. You weren't close to me. Okay, let's see. So you guys, I had to pull out the bunker. Bunker's not taken care of. There's a lot of rocks in there. There's no reason to ruin my club. I'm not on the PGA. Okay, I got 126. 126 with helping winds. I'm gonna go with the gap wedge. I think it's a back flag, so sounded good. Have a good one, man. All right, guys. It's fellow golfer out there. That's what love about golfing brings everyone together. But yeah, like I said, after 125, the wind is helping a little bit. I think it's in the back, so I don't need to get it all the way back there. I just need to get it on. So I'm going to use a gap wedge. Hopefully, I get it to 117 and I get myself a good putt for birdie. I love it. We're on. We have a birdie opportunity. So let's see if we can get to a good start. Sorry guys, for those who didn't see, I hit into a bunker, but since there's no rake and this bunker's not really taken care of, there's no reason for me to hit into a bunker with there's a bunch of rocks in there, and I'm not gonna ruin my club. I'm not getting paid to golf. I'm not even paying for golf right now. But yeah, I'm not. There's no reason to try to ruin my club. I'm not playing in a tournament or playing for money or playing for anything. I'm just working on my game. So I'm pulling out the bunkers. Unless the bunkers, especially with the greenside bunkers, they're taken care of and there's rakes. I'll play out them. But if they're not, there's no reason to. So really good shot. I'm really loving how my swing feels. The swing change that I'm going through is paying dividends. The only problem with it right now is trusting it. it's still kind of new, so I'm still not trusting it like I should. And when I do, honestly, I don't really miss. I I don't think there's a time where I really just I went through my swing and I trusted it and I did it. I missed. If I did miss, it was probably just an open face and just push to the right. But usually it always paid off. So I just gotta trust it, and it's still kind of new. So sometimes I don't trust it. I go to what I um, was comfortable, and unfortunately, what's comfortable has been bad swing habits. So in order for me to get to the next stage in my maturation as a golfer, I'm going to have to trust the swing that I'm working on, and it's been working, and I got just got to, and I think that just comes to just letting go of control that I seek. I know one of my best friends, Jay, is one of the philosophies that he had was in order to just we have to let go of control. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Guys, whenever you get a chance to, if you hit the green and you create a pitch mark, fix your divots or fix your pitch marks. All right, so it is a left to right putt. To be honest with you, that's the favorite slope or favorite break that PJ Tours like, PJ Tour players like. To be honest with you, I favor the right to lefts. I think I have a good shot. And I gotta make sure the speed is good. I'm gonna be aggressive on tracks, but already give me a good start. All right, guys, not a great putt, but it's get a par out of it. Um, I would love to score on par fives. Pars are always good no matter what you're on. So pretty good start. Got to keep it going. That's a pretty difficult par five to shoot. So getting a par on there is a really good score. All right, on to hole 11. The thing that makes Torrent Street very difficult is like there's a lot of holes that just don't make any sense. And this is one of the holes right here. You can hit a really good tee shot, whether it's a driver or an iron, and you can still hit it out of bounds into the water because it just slopes to the left so hard. And people who don't know this course, who try to shoot for the middle of the fairway, will lose their ball. So you really got to know this course. You got to know where to miss. And fortunately for me, I've played this course so many times, especially the back nine, where I know where to miss. I gotta be on the right side in order to have a chance. Iron will still leave me a long way to go, but the goal I need to keep this ball in play because there's a big chance I get this ball to be out of play and that just incorporates big scores. I feel like no matter how long I have this hole, I feel like I have the capability of getting up and down, at least getting a par. So I'm not sure how long it is. I think it's probably what 385 maybe. I'm not gonna guess. I have 4 iron. I'm gonna try to get to the right side of the fairway and to give myself a pretty good just keeping it play. Let me check alignment. Looks good, guys. Right now I'm gaming the TP5. I might switch over to the Pro V1. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Should I stick with the TP5 or should I go with the Pro V1? But I think it's ultimately up to me to see how well I play with the golf balls. At some point, I'll get fitted for a golf ball. Oh, I chunked it. Oh, I got the chunks. Got the chunks. That's not good. Oh, that's why warming up is so important. Right now, my missus is hit the grass before hit the ball. The goal is to hit the ball first, then the ground. Now I want to hit the ground first, then the ball. It doesn't takes off so much distance. So right now I have a really long approach shot to this green. But like I said, the main goal for this hole was to keep it in play, and that's what I did. Now it's up to me to scramble, get a green. I don't want to do anything dangerous. Everything. I still have the danger of putting the best way. My golf golf balls, golf balls in play. So the aim point is still on the right side. See, still a long way to go. Really long way to go. So I gotta work. I gotta make sure that I get ball first contact because those type of misses don't do me any favors. So let's see what we got. 200 yards. It looks like the flag's in the center, like center, like center of the green, and like not back or not front, like center. And in the middle. See how just pass the 200-yard marker right up. To the flag, so I didn't get penalized too much for the miss, even though the chunk shot or the fat shot is my least favorite. Or the miss I hate the most. So it looks like I got 197, with 190 with slope. So love about the blue tees, 3 max, very accurate, and it also gives you slope as well. You can set this to yards or meters depending on where in the world you are playing from. It's a laser. You can take off slope if you're in a tournament that prohibits slope. You turn off the laser. So many features. I love it, and I feel like for any golfer that's trying to be serious, I feel like you should get a Blue Tees rangefinder. With that being said, like I said, it's 190 was slow, wind hurting, so I'm gonna go 4-iron again. It's gonna be a low shot. I might game for the right side. It should funnel towards the hole. I do not want to be left, so I'm gonna aim for that dead tree down there on the right side, on a little draw, and hopefully that will funnel towards the hole. Oh no, too far right. Yep. Well, I either that's over the top or just a open club face. I have a I have a right miss right now, but I can still get up and down from there. Let's execute. Let's execute. Shout out to everyone who's been in the chat. Really appreciate you guys. Even just for a quick second to watch me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all my subscribers, all the support you guys have given me. I'm not here without you guys, and I'm just really proud of myself for being here in a position where I am making I am editing, I am putting myself out there. So forget to failure. Once you just go ahead and just do it anyway. I mean, it's if you wait for the fear to subside, you will never do or 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 reach your goals or even attempting to conquer your goals. So one of the prevailing quotes out there when it's come to times to do when it's come times to do what you need to do is if you're scared, do it scared. You're afraid of failure, do it anyway. I don't know. I think Will Smith said it, but it's a great quote and something that I live by. I'm scared or feel any kind of fear or interpretation I have, I do it anyway. 72 yards, um, not too difficult. Like I said, everything slopes to the left, so I want to aim for the right side of the green with a lob wedge. Make sure you clean your clubs. I've had these wedges for a long time. I have the MGS3 and the lob wedge, MG and the sand and gap wedge. I've had them for a long time, and it's time for me to get new wedges because I am losing spin. So I'm gonna try to hit this 65 and let it funnel towards the hole. Hopefully I can get it close. The ball is above my feet, so it's gonna speed to the left. Ball's gonna want to go left. So I'm gonna aim right, and hopefully it'll go towards the hole. Ah, great strike. I don't think I hit it far enough. But I was hoping at some point the ball will pop up and appear close to the hole. I thought I hit my spot pretty good. It was good contact. It went left like I thought it would. I just don't think I hit it far enough. Nope, I did not hit it far enough. Mm, game of inches. Just gotta hit it. And this gets game of yards. Yeah, so I gotta make sure my distance is dialed in. I gotta hit it. And I don't think I hit it 65. I think I hit it 55. It's okay though. I still have a. This is a putt. I'm gonna putt this. That's a smart thing to do. Those of you who don't know, this is a Texas wedge. It's off the green. That's a safe shot. That's a smart shot. I'm tempted to use like a pitching wedge or an 8 iron to bump and run this, but I think the play here is the putt. I believe I will get it closer than I believe a putter will get me closer to the hole than any other club in this bag. So left to right, I'm not really expecting to make it from here. I just want to get it close and get a tap in bogey. Ah, mission failed, guys. This is going to be a really tough putt for bogey. I would really hate to start uh second hole with a bogey. But we're gonna stay positive. This is a very makeable putt, so I gotta make sure that I read this right. It's up the hill. I gotta read the break. Give myself a chance. Give myself a chance, and hopefully the golf gods will be on my side in this one. So it looks like it's pretty straight up the hill. I might go a little left, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna aim towards the hole. I'm not gonna leave the hole. I'm gonna give it some pace, give some speed, and I think I can make this. Miss hit the putt, hit the heel, and it went right instead of left. So misread. Ah, not a not a great double bogey. I gotta be better than that. I think tee shot is the contributing factor to my bogey, so I gotta be better with that. Like I said, fat shot is something that I'm working towards to nullify out of my game. I got as many drills I can do in order to get rid of that fat shot. I just gotta do it. But okay, we're not gonna lose ourselves. We're gonna keep keep positivity, stay positive, keep the grind, stay just locked in. And I believe in myself. I believe I can score, and I believe I can erase at least something off that double bogey. So we got some short par fours, pair of short par fours. I'm very familiar with these holes here. I got to get into the fairway and give myself a chance. And just be confident with my shot. I got to be confident that the swing changes that I'm making will put me in great positions. And I just got to do them. So to confidence, guys, to confidence. Borderline cockiness. Why not? I, 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 I can confidently say I have been putting in the work. People close to me can attest to that. So why not be cocky about your game? You know, yeah, golf will humble you, but at the same time, if you're not confident in what you do, then you're always gonna stay humble. All right, so usually like to stay iron off this. I don't think I've ever been successful with the wood on this tee. Honestly, I might have been successful with the driver one time, but I, to be honest with you, that might not be the case. So iron off this tee all the time. I'm playing from the blue tees. So iron off this tee is usually where I go, especially even from the blue tees. I'm not playing championship tees today. I think I'm gonna get a low sting iron this time and try to get myself in a good position. I'm gonna try to ignore the houses on the right side. Ooh. Think I'm okay. I'm flirting with that left side. Turned it down. Turned it a little more than I wanted. Was the stinger that I want a low shot that I wanted. It is dangerous on the left side, but I'm pretty. I've been there plenty of times. I think I'm safe. I think I'm actually gonna be pretty close. So we're gonna be positive, positive thinking human beings, and hopefully you guys will be positive with me. Confidence. Honestly, I think that's the only way you can be a good golfer is to have confidence. If you put in the work, why not? Why can't you be confident? If you always scared above the ball, then you how can you expect to how you can expect to play good golf? I mean, come on, like think about it. That's with any sport. You know, obviously with team sports, you got people, you have teammates that can cover for you, and uh-oh, this dang on push cart's pissing me off. But you have guys that can who has your back if you're not playing your best, or you need to kind of warm up or things of that nature. Golf, you're up by yourself. You have you to depend on. Yeah, you're more likely depending on where you're playing and what level you are. You might have a caddy, and true enough, caddies are very instrumental in helping you with yardages, keeping you mentally straight, making sure that you don't you don't fall off, you stay locked in. At the end of the day, you're swinging. The caddy one not gonna swing for you. Put you in position, give you yardage, keep you focused. But you're the one that got to swing, so it's all on you. If you're not confident, you have no chance. So if you're putting in the work, which I know a lot of you are who are golfing, putting in the work, be confident. Why not? You're gonna have misses. You're not gonna every shot is not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be the the shots you want, the shot shape that you want. It's not gonna come off the middle of the face all the time. But if you put in the work, more than likely or not, you're gonna put it close to where you want it to be, and you're gonna be able to scramble and grind out certain holes. So be confident. Every person who golfed at whatever level you're at had a good shot, had a really good shot, miraculous shot. So it's possible. So just go for it. Just do it. Chase that feeling. It's okay. I promise golf won't kill you. All right, I'm gonna play a 105 shot. Looks like wind is swirling a little bit, so I might play a little longer than that. I might play a gap wedge to get it on. I'm gonna try to draw it around this tree, or play for at least for the right on the right side of the green. I think I'm in a really good position though. So let's go ahead and put it on. Let's give myself another chance for birdie. Didn't draw like I wanted to, but I think I chose the right club for the occasion. I think I'm gonna have a good opportunity for birdie. So guys, I feel like I'm putting it together, man. I feel like I'm so close. I think I'm there. Like I said, I think the next step for me is just mental, making sure that I manage the course correctly. Know my capabilities, and not try to go for the hero shots, the tiger shots. Know my yardages. Know that I'm not going to be hitting the ball like Bryson DeChambeau or any of the tour players. Just don't play with ego. Don't be like, I should be hitting my pitch 160. No, you shouldn't. Oh, that was not the right club, guys. I am long. Holy crap. Dag. Okay. Um, I actually feel good about that, knowing that my gap wedge goes way further than I think it is. But that's gonna leave a pretty gnarly putt on the green. Nonetheless, it's a birdie putt. So it's an opportunity. But man, this green right here, guys. Oof, it's tough. Okay, okay. All right, guys. Let's go see if we can put it on. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I told you guys that I've had my wedges for a long time and I'm losing spin, but I'm able to stop these balls. You guys can see my pitch. That gives me confidence I can fire at holes, knowing that I can stop them. That's all I needed. Uh, I'm pretty sure this is going right to left. Let's just aim for the right, tap it softly, and let it funnel to the hole. I need a caddy, guys. I am embarrassingly bad at reading putts and orange retail stats. Really, really good greens. Tangle Ridge confuses me the most. These greens can be pretty daunting. Three putts are always my favorite. Okay, this is a lot of things I gotta work on. Uh, I, I gotta make sure that I don't do like that quick, 5 minute workout for each thing when we do 5 minutes of irons and 5 minutes of driving and 5 minutes of putting, 5 minutes of chipping. Oh yeah, I put in 40 minutes. I gotta choose something for the day. Choose 45 minutes of putting or chipping, iron play. I gotta choose one thing and focus on that. And I think I gotta make a choice. I, 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 I think if I keep coming here doing playing, holes, that's gonna help me with irons the most. I really got to make sure I concentrate on my putting. I got to get that tightened up. Three putting is a no-no, guys. I'm three over right now. Uh-oh. Someone left the ball here. Uh, Leslie is 30. I'm gonna leave it. It's a Pro V1. That's someone's ball. That's obviously someone's named ball. I'm gonna leave it alone. But like I said, I gotta get better at putting. I gotta make sure I hit the center of the face every time. I gotta get my distance control. I gotta get my speed better. And yeah, putting and short game too. I think that's gonna take strokes off my score because I can go from bogeying and double bogeying to parring because my short game putting is tight up. Like I might miss off the tee, I might scramble, I can still put it close from where I am and put it in from 5 feet. Give myself opportunity for par, a good opportunity for par instead of being so bad at my short game where I'm having 30-foot putts and I'm four putting. That's the double or triple bogey right there. Creates the short game. And if I keep it in play, I can always have an opportunity to fire at the flag and give myself a good shot at it. So, this is a topic of contention of which club in the bag is the most important. I've always went back and forth between the putter and the driver. So I believe those are the two most important clubs. You can argue which one's the most important. I always go back and forth, and some days I say the putter, but then I realize some courses the driver is really important. Some courses you don't even need driver at all. So the putter's important. Depending on how the greens are, if you're not putting the ball in a good spot and you're putting from 30 feet, then and you can't putt well, then yeah, you can very well give yourself four putt opportunities if you can't putt well. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, yes, guys, I know. I got to eat my wheeze. Okay. All right. Again, iron off the tee is no way I'm using anything more than 4 iron. I got the wood on this tee shot. I want to aim for the right side of the fairway so I can have a line to the hole, fire the hole because there's a tree down there protecting the hole. If I get to the right side, the tree will not be in play. Oh, and I hit it right towards the tree. Guys, the shot was actually a good shot. Felt good. Good contact. It's just I tried to hit a fade and it did not fade. Hopefully I'm hopefully I think I'm far enough ahead of the tree where I can get a clean look. I'm in the fairway. It's go away. I can't zoom. There we go. I can't. That tree right there. That tree right there. That's a tree. Zoom back up. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay. Don't make me feel old, guys. I am tech savvy-ish. Um, but yeah. Hopefully you guys saw the tree that I'm talking about. think I think I should have a good line. It's a good tee shot. I just hate that there's so much fairway on the right side, and I decided to head towards the tree, and that's another thing that's holding me back to a place where I want to be is that I'm not choosing one shot. I feel like I can shape the ball both as a fade and a draw, and and if I don't need to necessarily fade it, there's no reason for it where I need to bend the ball around an object, then there's no reason for me to fade it because my shot that I'm most comfortable with is a draw. So that's the shot I got to go with more often than not, and there's no reason for me not to draw it, honestly. So I got to choose one shot. Me and my buddy argue about this. He's like, you should be able to shoot the shot both ways. Doesn't me. Tour players, they pick one shot shape. I remember Justin Thomas, Tiger Woods talked about. a match they were in, and a tee shot required a draw, and Justin Thomas like, I don't know how they supposed to don't draw that base. Tiger being big as a different character, but he said, "Put the fucking ball in the fairway, and I'll take care of the rest." That's Tiger Woods. But yeah, guys, tour players usually lean to one shot. So I, as amateurs who want to be more like tour players, are not doing what tour players do. So I'm going to choose one shot. And today I did not choose one shot. It might put me in trouble. This is the tree I'm talking about, y'all. So we're gonna have to shoot something under. I'm not sure how much spin I can get, depending on what club I use. 'Cause I need something low lofted in order to get there, get it under. So 96 yards. I'm probably gonna use a 7-iron to make sure that the loft is low enough to get it under this tree, and they can get it towards the flag. Okay, time to execute, guys. A little too much sauce on it. Then drew a little bit. The ball was above my feet, so gonna it's always gonna go left. But this is where short game and putting are important. I got to be able to put the ball close and then finish the job, clean it up. So hopefully I put enough work into my short game to put this ball close. And to be honest with you, it comes to touch and confidence. I played basketball, so I got touch. Hopefully I have some confidence. I don't think I'll be able to play 9 holes, honestly. Um, it gets dark pretty fast now. So we're heading into fall. These are falling. The gremlins are coming out for Halloween. So probably not going to, realistically not going to be able to play 9 holes. We're gonna try it though. We're gonna give it a shot. Um, I don't want to be out here too late. So way back here, I got some green to work with. Okay. Hmm. Let's, let's do it like this, guys. All right. Don't have a lot of green to work with, so I'm gonna have to put something up high in order to get it close. I know my friend Jay was watching. You would despise this shot. I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, here we go. See if we can execute this shot. Ah, I was able to flop it. I just couldn't keep it close. To be honest with you, I don't know if I have the shot to put this close. I might. I think the shot was to bump it in the hill and probably get it to stop. I was able. I did flop it successfully. It landed right next to the hole, but you can see there's a big hill up the on the hole. It just rolled. It just rolled down. It wouldn't stop. And honestly, I don't know if I have the shot in my arsenal to in that type of shot to put it close. Honest with you, honest about my game. I'm not sure. So nonetheless, it's a par putt. Mm. Oh, golf, guys. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? All right, guys, I'm just giving myself a double bogey. It's 5 over. Yeah, man, it's just a short game, but short game that I got to work on. I think I have the capability and the length to play any tees that I want to. So it, so to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what tees I play from. I can bogey every hole from any tee. And obviously, you guys saw on my 3 hole series, I can definitely birdie from the red tees for sure. But if I'm not working on my short game, getting that tightened up, it doesn't matter what tee box I'm playing from. I can still double bogey because my short game is just not up to par. No pun intended. Pun intended. So yeah, I think I just gotta get my short game tightened up. To be honest with you, in that situation, I don't know what else I could have done. It probably been better for me to try to play bump it on that hill, let's slow the ball down and maybe get closer. But in that situation, I should have known that I should have known better that missing on the right side, left side is not the right way to miss. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play one hole after this one. There's a guy who just walked on. It's gonna slow me down a little bit. So I'm probably not gonna be able to finish 9. So I'm gonna play this par 3 and then the par 5 and then call it a day. That's the plan. All right, guys. Really appreciate you guys watching, sticking with me in the channel. Really appreciate you guys. All right, par 3. Let's see if we can get this close, guys. Let's see if we can get this close, guys. Oh, hills. All right, there's a guy on the green. I'm gonna try to see if we can put myself out there so he can see me and know that he needs to get the hell out of the way. He saw me. Time for him to get the hell out of the way. Guys, on my last live, I went on a rant about the late Charlie Kirk, but my phone died. So I don't know if you guys heard it. It's a sad situation for me, not because I politically align with his beliefs. I'm not on the right side. Um, I honestly I consider myself left, but on the fence, leaning left. You know, so this is not anything to do with any political beliefs that I have. Honestly, um, I did not vote for Trump. Um, I didn't vote any Republicans. This is me um, as a father and as a husband, feeling sad because someone wanted to take his freedom of speech away. And it's not just with Charlie Kirk; it's with everybody. I mean, you saw with Jimmy Kimmel. He got canceled for a joke that he made. I didn't think it was in really good taste, but it's freedom of speech. You be able to say what he wants without getting canceled. And unfortunately, Charlie Kirk got murdered because someone didn't believe what he was saying. or opposed his beliefs. And that's not the America that I want to live in. That's not the America I believe in. So that's what angers me about it. And I'm just leveling as um someone who can't be with their wife and daughter anymore, two daughters, because someone didn't like what he was saying. It's it's a sad America that we live in. And to be honest with you, Charlie Kirk is not the only one who's been silenced by giving, free speech. Obviously, it's happened all over. Um, I know we've been silenced as a people for our beliefs, and unfortunately, that's not talked about enough. We just got to be better. We got to do better. But don't want to get too political. Don't want to lose subscribers. This is golf, y'all. 161 playing 152, no wins, back flag. We're gonna get this close. Oh, that ball is gone. Reload. You guys didn't see that. Oh, again I pulled it. Hey, 8 iron is not the right club, guys. I only got like 3 or 4 balls left, so I can't keep reloading. Oh, all right, guys, I'm getting frustrated. So we're just gonna finish this hole up, and then we're gonna call it a day. See if we can get up and down. See if we can find those balls that I lost. That's golf. It can take a lot out of you. Definitely take a lot out of you. Whew. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I know there's those that share my videos out, always giving likes and giving comments and feedback. I really appreciate you guys. Um, this is really fun for me because I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this, honestly. Um, I kept talking about it, and every time I'm about to do it or pull the trigger, I don't jump off the ledge because I'm scared. And I finally jumped. I finally made the leap of faith. And you know what? It is not as bad or lost. And you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's not as bad. Sure enough, editing is a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt to edit, but this is very enjoyable. I mean, obviously, I love to golf, and you find ways to kind of do to make it successful. You find ways to make sure that you concentrate in the game and keep up pace of play. find ways to get camera angles faster so you don't spend half the time just trying to set up the camera. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look for those. Those balls are gone. When you just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, you get better and you improve. That's what's going on right now. I'm improving. I'm getting better. So where did the other ball go? Oh, there it is. So this is pretty cool for me. I'm having a good time. Golf is definitely frustrating me, but I'm here. I'm doing it, and I really appreciate the people who supported me. Who told me I could when I thought I couldn't. Oh, shank. All right, guys, I'm about to blow a head gasket. I'm gonna go ahead and call it live. I really appreciate you guys for watching. I'm about to head home. Give me a nice beverage. Maybe take a hot bath. See my little girl. See my other baby girl, my wife, and hopefully don't throw my clubs into the pond. So thank you guys. Much love. Till next time.